Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. So I had a brainstorm in the middle of the night for something that I wanted to do with this Daisy Garden stamp set. I absolutely love background stamp sets, and daisies are my favorite flower. So I don't really know why it took me so long to order this set and just finally play with it. But anyway, we're going to play today. So our stamp set is fairly large. I've got a piece of white 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it just covers. So I'm going to pop it out of the red rubber piece. I don't usually tend to put the sticker on the back because I'll either place it on my Stamparatus and then line up the paper and do it that way, or I'm going to do it this way today, mostly because I'm feeling lazy and don't really want to take my Stamparatus out. So Memento Black, we're just going to ink up our entire stamp. Now you can do this with any color. I just prefer the black. I'm going to make it good and inky. I also like doing it ink to stamp because I can see what has been inked, and if I've missed any spots, I think that's probably good. Probably a little bit more than I need, but it's all good. Okay, and then we're just going to lay our cardstock. I like to start left and then just drop it and then place it and then rub. You want to make sure that you're doing it slowly and gently though, so that all of the areas are going to get inked and you're not going to miss anything. That's where the Stamparatus is really handy. If you do miss, you can always re-ink and reapply and you're good to go. Sorry, I got a bit of a hand cramp going on right now. All right, and then just lift up and there we go. Now I do have a piece of, I can't remember what color this is. It's not soft succulent. It is, let me just take a peek in our catalog here. That one is, you guys probably have it faster than me today. Evening Evergreen. There we go. So I'm going to layer it when we're done. Now I'm just going to use my finger to apply the chalk. I want it sort of a light, soft feeling for this one. So I guess we're starting with the leaves. And I'm not going to be too fussy. It's a very casual look that I'm going for with this card. So I'm picking up both of the greens and I'm just literally rubbing the color on. Super quick, fairly easy. I love how quick the chalks make it, and applying it this way, I don't know, it's just fun to get dirty and get inky and full of stuff. There we go. Now I do have a piece of paper towel off to the side that I'm going to make sure I don't have green when I move on to the other colors. And you can go and apply as much or as little as you want. And then just pick up if you want to do just the lighter green for some, or just the darker green for some parts. It's kind of like finger painting. And it's very quick, well, relatively, fairly casual and laid back. Just a tiny bit here. I think that's good. Okay, wipe off. The other thing too with doing it this way and just doing it fairly quickly, see this? There we go. Just needed to pick up a little bit more of the yellow. It really lets your mind wander to whatever color combinations you want to use. I don't know. It's just fun. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do red for our flowers. And when I'm done, I think I'm going to go back and just kind of apply the chalk a little bit heavier in some spots. But I do really like how this is turning out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have this stamp set, I would love it if you would pop over to my Facebook page and show me what you've created with it. It's a lot of fun. I've also started a VIP group over on my Facebook, or as an extension, I guess, of my Facebook page. So I share a lot over there. The link for that is down below. So I would absolutely love it if you would pop over and join. I'm doing my 12 Days of Christmas exclusively over there this year. And I've got all kinds of projects planned, some gift holders, 3D items, some decorative stuff. It's going to be really fun. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do anything darker. I really like how this is turning out. All right. Oops, I'm going to do just a little bit on this guy here. Come on. Now, because it's basically rubbed, I'm not too terribly concerned about my inks rubbing off when I go to give it to a recipient, because it's already fairly contained and it's not really coming off on my fingers at all. But if I was applying the chalks a little bit heavier, you do want to seal it with a few spritzes of, actually hairspray works really, really well. Or you can use another sealant. Now, because the Memento, excuse me, because the Memento is water-based, you do want to make sure that what you do apply is safe for water applications, because you don't want to spend all of this time and energy creating a card just to have it not do what you want to do. All right, so I actually really like this, how it's turned out, but I'm going to add, I think, a little bit of blue maybe. I'm just going to lightly apply direct to the paper, and I'm just going to blend it with my finger. Not going to be too terribly concerned about getting every bit of blue, because as the chalk's building up on my finger, I can just kind of get it moving around a bit. And the more you blend it, the less you're going to see the lines as well. I do find that the blue leaves a little bit more of a, I guess, ridge than any of the other colors. I don't know if it's because it's a darker shade or what, but you can easily blend it out. And if it's not blending out how you want it to, all you need to do is add just a teeny tiny little bit of water and you're good to go, because these do work as a watercolor application as well. Now, if you haven't tried the chalks, I would highly recommend it because they are a ton of fun. I'm just going to add a little bit darker bits of red on here. Oh, I totally missed that piece. All right, I'm going to go back. So yeah, I'm not being too picky about where I'm applying the color. I just want to be able to spread it around a little bit more. And then we're just going to rub it in. Make it just a little bit more vibrant. This card would be perfect for a birthday, for sympathy, really for any occasion. All right. Oops, blend that a bit more. Add just a little tiny bit of green to this guy here that I seem to have missed earlier. There we go. All right, so there is our daisies. And you can see the ridges as I'm rubbing on the red. They're blending more and more into the card. All right, so now we're going to get it finished up and layered. And then I think I'm going to turn it into a sympathy card, but I didn't grab any of my sentiment sets this morning. So I'll finish it up and then I'll post the finished card probably on the video cover because that's usually what I do. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the bottom off. I'm going to trim it to 4 inches by 5 1/4. I think I'm going to trim this way. There we go. And then I'll bring in our evening evergreen and tape. So I'm just going to do 2 strips, 1 down each of the long sides. You can add more if you want. I generally find that 2 strips is plenty. And I'm going to line it up, apply it, and actually I'm going to, what have we got here for bling? Actually, we're going to use the Wonderful Gems. I think the gold would just be a nice little sparkly touch. And I'm just going to add it right to the corner. 1, 2, 3, and done. So I hope you enjoyed this card. I hope you'll give the technique a try. It really is a lot of fun, and the chalks are so much fun to play with. I've used quite a bit, and they're going to last forever and ever because a little bit goes a really long way. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below. Every single time a new video is uploaded, you will be notified. See you soon.